on day 9 of the 14 days quarantine workout. So today we are working on your back. We will be focusing more on your lats and your mid back. Two reasons. One is to make sure from a posture perspective that you do not keep straining your upper traps, which gives a lot of people shoulder aches and strain. Okay, and toning the lats. Most girls don't really use their lats in your day-to-day activity, so toning the lats will help quite a bit where if you wear really tight bras, okay, you'll see the bra bulges coming out, so we will try to reduce that. Walnut cracker, peacock's dance, flamenco squats, sunrise rotation, mermaid's welcome. Okay, we're gonna start with a standing exercise. I'm gonna kind of back face you, okay, for you to see the movement, and then I'll come forward to show you. So you're gonna bring your arms up, down, and then open up. So you think about squeezing your mid back or your tips of your shoulder blades together. Okay, so I'm gonna get started. I'll face you, but you'll see, I just want to show you the squeeze. We'll go for 1 minute. Okay, so we're gonna start with arms long, bend, straighten your arm, fold, tilt back, come in, straighten, down, open, in, up, down, open. So focus on the squeeze, but what you want to take note is as you squeeze, you do not want to arch your back. Okay, so the spine remains stable, abs tight, and you only move the elbows behind the shoulder instead of the whole body arching. So you don't want to do that. We've got 25 seconds more to go. So tighten the abs as you do that to make sure the whole spine is stable and you're only moving your shoulder and elbow joint. For those with really tight shoulders, if you come here and you end up with this, then you can go more V, in, open, back, V, in, open, back. Okay? Gonna go for last 5, 4, 3, 2, and finish. So the next set, I'll show you the movement. You're gonna bring your hands in the T-arm, thumbs facing down. Inhale, out. You're gonna pulse back, come back. Okay, so what you wanna take note of is that your starting position, your wrist is the height of your shoulders and it is the same line as your shoulders. Okay, so not behind or not in front, so in the same line. Now when you pulse, you go slightly back. Try not to allow the shoulder to hike up when you pulse back, okay? So if you come here and you are already like that, you can actually bring your wrist slightly lower. So the important thing is not to use the muscle on the top of your shoulder. So you can lower your wrist slightly and then you same thing, you're gonna pulse back, come in, pulse back. So your thumb are always pointing downwards, okay? So a no good sign. Let's get started. Here we go. In, out, back. Same thing, you want to make sure your spine remains stable. So as you are doing this, you are not arching your back or popping your ribs or basically leaning backwards, okay? So in, out, open, close. In, out, open, close. Now we're going to do it with the breathing. So you're going to inhale, exhale, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Okay, if you feel tension on the lats, so you can start here. And then now you are feeling tension on the shoulder blades because we have been going for quite a while. You can lower the wrist down to continue for the rest of the sets, okay? Only if you feel pinching over the top of your shoulders, which you shouldn't. We've got about 15 more seconds to go. Inhale, remember to tighten your abs as you are doing the exercise so you are not bulging your belly out. So we're gonna pulse back. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and we rest. Okay, now the third set, we're going to be in a squat, a baby squat position. So remember when you're doing a squat, your ankle should always be above the knee, or rather, below the knee. Your knee should not be in front of the toes. So think about sitting on a chair rather than your knees poking someone in front. So if you're going to maintain a baby squat, as low as you can, what I'm looking out for is your back. So your back needs to be straight. There will be folks with stiffness in the back, stiffness other parts of the body, and they will be in a hunched position here. So if this is you, then you grow taller. Ideally, you're leaning forward, holding a right angle between your torso and thigh. But if you're going to be in a hunch position, then I'd rather you increase the size of your torso
and thigh, but the spine is straight up, okay?
Once you come into this position, the movement is arms overhead. So you see my wrist, elbow, shoulder, hip forming a long diagonal line. You're gonna bring your palms facing forward and then slice it back. Elbow behind as high as your shoulder, bring it up, poke and bring. So this is the easier version if you can't straighten your spine. If you can come into a nice diagonal right angle position, knee over ankles. You're gonna go lower, so you're gonna poke and then same thing, long diagonal line from your wrist all the way to the hips, okay? You're gonna go on to 1 minute starting from now. So, arms long and we poke, release. Same thing as you are moving your elbows and your shoulder, the rest of the body should be very stable and not moving. Muscles that are holding your body stable are the muscles, are the core muscles, okay? So if you move and you hunch, move or you can't move can't straighten the arm fully, then you want to grow taller so that you can go up, okay? And we've got 30 more seconds to go, so bring your arms all the way next to your ears and then poke the elbows back. This is time regulated, can go faster than me, or you can go slower than me. Okay, so bring it to here, then you fold at your ribs and poke it back. Arms long, fold it back. We're gonna go for last 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Okay, so for the next exercise, I need you to be in a lunge position. The easiest way to get into a lunge position proportionately to your own limbs length is to come into kneeling position. So your shin, so this is your shin bone and your thigh should form a right angle, so thigh and shin bone forms a right angle. So this is about right based on the length of my legs, okay? Then you curl the back leg and come into back leg straight, front knee back, okay? So this position, whichever leg that is behind, you start with that arm. So since my right leg is behind, I'll start with my right arm. Okay, the movement is gonna be straight arm up and then circle back and then come forward. So there is a rotation on the ribs. The challenge here is to keep your arms straight as you rotate back. Okay, so you're mobilizing your shoulders, arms straight. So don't come into this position, okay? So straight arm all the way. Ideally, eyes looking at your fingertips, your third finger, which is your longest finger, so that you get the rotation from your core. Alright, we're gonna start the timer, 1 minute, and we're gonna do both sides. So we've got 2 arms. Okay, stabilize, make sure you are steady, stable, and we go straight arms up, circle back, and then bring it forward, in, exhale. So you're gonna inhale for half a circle, and exhale to finish the circle. Think about tightening the abs, so that when you are rotating back, you're not bulging the belly out too much, okay? So eyes gazing at the fingers, so you can see that my head is moving as well. Yeah? So inhale through the nose, out from the mouth. Go as fast as you can, sustain. Now, if you feel that your front knee is giving you a bit of discomfort or pain, it means that you're putting all your weight on your knee in front. I need you to dig your back leg deeper into the floor. Your weight or your pressure should be from the center of the body. So the front knee and the front heel should have equal weight on your back leg. Okay, so your butt and your back leg is as heavy as the front knee and the front foot. Okay, let's gonna go for last one. Done. We're gonna switch legs and coming up. So I'll do this side so I can see you. Okay, and stabilize, and we go. Circle and forward. The other arm, try not to land on your leg, so let it be idle, so that you are using the core to sustain the position rather than your whole body, okay? And not to put pressure on the front knee as well. So inhale up, straight arm, circle back. So you're still working your lats and the back and the half of your back, okay? Inhale, eyes, gaze, 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 gaze. Oops, stabilize, and then we bring it back again. Last 20 seconds to go. Circle back, abs stay tight, body stay upright, and circle back, in and out. So inhale for half a circle, exhale for the other half circle. And we're gonna go for last 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. And we rest. Okay, Now the final exercise, you're gonna be on a lying down position, legs long. Now from here, you're gonna bend your elbows and your nose tip is on top of your back of palm. Your feet must be plastered onto the ground, so try not to lift your toes up. Legs can be wide or it can be closer, doesn't matter. So from here, you start inhale to lift arms and chest. Exhale to bring it back. So inhale, lift. Exhale, bring it back. What you wanna take note of is your lower back. So when you lift, it's coming from your top or your upper back. So do not hyper arch your lower back. Think about your tailbone is going to scoop forward. So you're gonna scoop it in, squeeze your butt, squeeze your hamstring, lengthen the lower back, okay? 1 minute starts now. Inhale to lift, exhale to come back. As you lift, I need you to squeeze your butt and curl the tailbone forward so that you're not arching the back like this, okay? And always press your toes down into the floor to keep your hamstrings working hard. And same thing, if you find there's tightness on the shoulder, you can go more V rather than reaching your arms forward, okay? And your eyes should be gazing at your fingertips and not onto the side like me, look at you. Right, we're gonna go halfway more, so it's really hard for me to make sure my lower back stays flat. So I have to consciously curl the tailbone towards my ribs because I have a hyperlordotic back, which is hyper arch back. Gonna go for last 15 seconds. And remember, you're gonna lift the chest as you straighten the arm with the inhale, exhale, rest. And last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we are done for the day.